Heavy G Crew montage. Alright guys, we're gonna do some barbell. Whoa, get out of my beard, guys. Sheesh. Alright, we're gonna do some barbell rows to tie everything together, tie up this workout. Been here for about an hour and 15 minutes. So for the barbell row, I like to work right now with 225, and we're just gonna rep it out. We're gonna grip it and rip it. Then we're gonna strip it and drink Fairlife. I'm really gunning for that Fairlife sponsorship. So if you're out there, this is what Fairlife can do for you, Zerkers. Hey Zerkers, we're here in the gym. Today's topic, today's focus, theme, whatever you want to call it, we're gonna talk about volume. Now, you see it every day when you go into the gym. People do every single machine, every single dumbbell movement you can do. And I basically see a lot of volume. So when you think about when you're a natural guy who wants to build muscle, put on strength, you gotta watch your volume. You can't do 15, 20, 25 sets and expect to make gains, because it's gonna be hard to recover from that. Now, it might sound counterintuitive. You might be saying, oh, I can do 20 sets, I'm not a wuss. Well, that's fine. You can do that, I can do that, anyone can do that. But say you do 20 sets of squats for 90% of your 1 rep max. Say you're doing triples or fives for, if you're doing 90%, you're probably gonna end up doing triples. It's just kind of how the percent ratios work. So imagine doing 20 sets with 90% of your 1 rep max. Do you think you're gonna be able, if you rest for like 15 minutes per set, maybe you can get 20 sets at 90% of your 1 rep max for bench press, squat, deadlift. But think about it, it's really not gonna be easy. But if you take the other side of the sword, you can do 50% of your 1 rep max for 20 sets. But then it comes down to a whole different style of training. You're really only training your endurance muscles. Your body's not really geared to building muscle, to prepare for heavier loads. So the thing is, you gotta watch your volume. You can't have your volume way up here and your frequency way up here, or else your recovery is gonna be, no, you're not gonna recover at all. Ready. But it comes down to volume. Studies have shown a total of 5 to 10 sets per muscle group will produce the most training effect, training stimulus at a given percent of your 1 rep max. So that's really important too. If you guys don't know your 1 rep max, take one special day dedicated to ramping up squat, bench, deadlift, overhead press, and max out. I would probably max out on squat and deadlift first, bench press, and then overhead press, or overhead press then bench press. Your overhead press is always going to be weak. It's really hard to get to a 225 or even a 200-pound overhead press. It's ridiculously hard. I'm stuck at like 170, 175. Anyway, I'm kind of ranting. This is set number 1 with 250 for 5, hopefully. So there's 3 variables you want to keep in mind, right? Volume, frequency. See, this is like this is max volume, this is max frequency up here, and here's equals recovery, right? So those are the 3 variables you really want to pay attention to. So it's like this. If your volume is way up here, your frequency needs to be down here. That's your steroid bodybuilder, train your muscle once a week kind of guy, all right? And his recovery is always going to be up here. Even if both of these are up here, his recovery is going to be up here because he's on steroids, all right? So for us naturals down here, this is our volume. Moderate to low volume equals high frequency equals high recovery. It's as simple as that, guys. Those rules are written in stone. There's no way getting around it. I know it's really fun to run around the gym, do every single machine, every single thing you can think of, and that's really fun, right? Well, it's not too much fun I mean, for me, everything's fun in the gym. It doesn't matter to me, but I know I've trained with a lot of guys in the past, and I know how it is. They just can't seem to focus on 2 or 3 movements in one session. So you've seen my training vlogs, you've seen my sessions. I've been banging out for the last couple of months, overhead press, bench press, barbell rows. One session, 5 sets each, maybe up to 7 sets. And for my lower body, all I do is squats and trap bar deadlifts. And sometimes I'll throw in good mornings, or if I don't do good mornings, I'll do the hyperextension. That's literally, it's not even a machine, it's just a station. That's the only machine I'll touch. All the other machines should be melted down and built into barbells and power racks. All right. So if there's one piece of advice, one piece of information, you could watch all my videos, throw everything out, just say forget it, whatever. This guy doesn't know what he's talking about. He's fat. I want you guys to move away from those cable machines at all costs. Get a barbell on your back, get under a barbell, get to work, guys. That's all it is. It's so simple. But that's hard to sell. It's really hard to sell that. But it's all good. This is set number 3, 250, 5 reps. classic black and white filter going. The set number 4, 250, 5 reps. Set's dedicated to Dorian Yates, Lee Priest, Arnold. Got the black and white going to be like a blast from the past, like you're watching one of those old school videos, right? Except don't put your feet up. I know you see Arnold putting his feet up when you bench. Don't do that. Okay, now we're on set number 5. It's pretty easy. So my next session, we're gonna go up 5 pounds. Like, why not, you know? Then that'll be my new minimum, 255 for a 5x5. You know what? Scratch that. We're gonna go out for all-out max reps. If we have to bounce it off my chest, we're gonna bounce it off my chest. But we're gonna get more than 5 reps. It's gonna happen. Zerker mode activated. Last rep sucked, but you saw it here, folks. 8 reps with 250, and that's the power. That's the power of having this rack. See, if I failed that 8th rep, it would have just landed on the safeties. You guys think if I do push press and just focus on push press, maybe that'll break plateau? Really need some answers in the comments. But this is set number 2, 155. That is 10-pound plate for the spectators.